Hello everyone and welcome back. Are you ready for the next experience? Join me as I take on the challenge of exploring the 10 most dangerous cities in Europe for 2024. Let's see if I can make it out in one piece. When it comes to traveling or living in Europe, many of us assume that we're safe, that European cities are relatively crime-free, and that we can roam the streets without a care in the world. But the reality is far from it. There are cities in Europe where crime rates are skyrocketing, where tourists and residents alike are being targeted, and where the notion of safety is becoming a luxury. As travelers, we often focus on the must-see attractions, the best restaurants, and the most Instagrammable spots. But what about the safety aspect? Don't we owe it to ourselves to know which cities to avoid, or at least be aware of the potential dangers that lurk in the shadows? That's exactly what we're going to explore in this video, the 10 most dangerous cities in Europe for 2024. By discussing these cities, we're not trying to instill fear or deter people from visiting Europe. On the contrary, we want to empower travelers and residents with knowledge so they can take necessary precautions and make informed decisions about their safety. So let's dive in and explore the darker side of Europe. Rising crime rates, increased gang activity, and a sense of unease among locals. These are just a few of the growing concerns regarding safety in certain European cities. Tourism is taking a hit, with many destinations seeing a decline in visitor numbers. But what's behind this surge in crime? Is it the growing wealth gap, the migrant crisis, or something more sinister? In recent years, we've seen a spike in violent attacks, organized crime, and petty theft. Innocent people are being caught in the crossfire, and it's becoming increasingly difficult to distinguish between safe and dangerous areas. As the numbers continue to rise, it's clear that something needs to be done. But what can we do to stay safe in these cities? From riots to explosions and from gang wars to terrorist attacks, the list of incidents is endless. It's not just the major cities that are affected, even smaller towns and villages are feeling the heat. The question on everyone's mind is, what's happening to Europe? As we explore the 10 most dangerous cities in Europe, we'll delve into the statistics, the recent incidents, and the types of crime prevalent in each city. From the streets of Paris to the alleys of Sofia, we'll take a closer look at the dangers that lurk in the shadows. Coming up, we have the top 10, the cities that made the list for 2024. From number 10 to number 1, we'll explore the crime rates, the recent incidents, and the reasons why these cities made the cut. At number 10, we have Brussels, Belgium, where a surge in muggings and street robberies has left tourists and locals alike feeling uneasy. With a high crime rate of 55.65 per 1,000 residents, Brussels is definitely a city to be cautious in. Next up, we have Sofia, Bulgaria, where organized crime is on the rise. From drug trafficking to extortion, the city's underworld is flourishing, making it a dangerous place to be, especially at night. At number 8, we have Athens, Greece, where the economic crisis has led to a significant increase in petty theft and vandalism. With a high number of protests and riots, Athens is a city that's always on edge. Number 7 takes us to Istanbul, Turkey, where the border with Syria has led to a significant influx of refugees, putting pressure on the city's infrastructure and resources. As a result, crime rates have increased, making it a challenging place to navigate. At number 6, we have Prague, Czech Republic, where crime rates have been steadily rising over the past few years. From pickpocketing to burglary, the city's historic center is a hotbed of criminal activity. Coming in at number 5, we have Marseille, France, where gang warfare and drug trafficking have made the city a hub for organized crime. With a high murder rate, Marseille is definitely a city to be avoided. At number 4, we have Bucharest, Romania, where corruption and bribery are rampant. With a high crime rate and a lack of trust in authorities, Bucharest is a city where you need to be extremely cautious. Number 3 takes us to Budapest, Hungary, where the influx of tourists has led to a significant increase in petty theft and scams. With a high number of fraudulent activities, Budapest is a city where you need to be extremely vigilant. At number 2, we have Sofia, Bulgaria again, but this time for a different reason. The city's dark past has led to a significant number of human trafficking cases, making it a city with a very sinister underside. And finally, the most dangerous city in Europe for 2024 is Kiev, Ukraine. With a staggering crime rate of 84.21 per 1,000 residents, Kiev is a city that's plagued by corruption, bribery, and organized crime. From violent attacks to terrorist threats, Kiev is a city that's constantly on edge. With a lack of trust in authorities and a sense of lawlessness, it's no wonder that Kiev takes the top spot. As we conclude this video, let's summarize the key points we've discussed. The 10 most dangerous cities in Europe are not just statistics. They're real places where real people are affected. By being aware of the potential dangers, we can take necessary precautions and make informed decisions about our safety. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to comment below with your thoughts on this video. If you have any other dangerous cities you think we should include, let us know. And if you want to explore more, check out our video on the safest cities in Europe. Until next time, stay safe.